It was tough. When I'd go out to the barn in the morning, I didn't know what I was gonna find.
About a year and a half after they went online, we moved out of our house.
I don't know how else to say it. They're not a farm, period.
You suffering is okay. When your kids are suffering, that really affects you as a mom.
Ear pain, pressure, headaches, dizziness, failure to sleep, chest pressure, chest pain. There's just a litany of symptoms that are universal, i.e. they're not just here in Shirley Wind, they're all over the world.
Well, I basically ended up losing all the cattle because we had so many injuries, deaths, milk production, because I was right around that 75, 80 pounds of milk a cow. And within about 3 weeks after the turbines went up, we were down to 28 pounds a cow. The first approximately 9 months, we had 70 plus animals that either died or went down that had to be euthanized. And it just got to the point that we couldn't survive anymore on the cattle, and we didn't want to put the cattle through all the effects that they were getting off the turbines.
In my professional opinion, most of the nuisance problems and health problems is primarily coming from the pressure pulsations in the infrasound range, which is basically inaudible noise.
So what is infrasound?
Infrasound is a very low hertz level noise. Probably hear it in kids' car stereos that they have nowadays with a very loud booming noise. That's in the infrasound range. And infrasound can be audible if the noise level is very high, but what we're recording from the wind turbines is showing it to be, for the most part, in the inaudible range.
The biggest health issues were sleep deprivation or sleep disturbances. My wife and also my youngest son, who was 6 months old when the windmills went online. Also anxiety for my wife and some speech difficulties for my youngest son, who was 2 when we moved out. His habits changed dramatically within a week to 2 weeks of moving out.
So I am currently sleeping in the basement, and I have been sleeping in the basement probably for the past 7 years, 8 years. I miss
when you go down.
I miss sleeping by him.
A wind developer stopped out at the farm here one day. He's trying to convince me that we should put windmills on this farm. And I said, what do you tell people who can't sleep because of the noise and the vibration? He says, all you need is some sleeping pills and you can sleep through it. That was a wind developer telling me that.
No, I'm not against renewable energy at all, and I'm not against wind turbines. Quite the opposite. I like renewable energy and all that. I think it's great. If you're putting it near people and it's affecting them in a bad way, it's not right. Especially since they know and we keep telling them and they're fine with it. Then it seems more like it's about profit than about helping.
There are a number of things that we can do. I don't know why people haven't done it.
There's plenty of sufficient evidence to say shut them down until we find out what's really going on here, how bad this is really going to be, rather than waiting until you get huge lawsuits and then watch the money roll out of the courtrooms. It's going to be huge.